Garza.
I liked their approach to training and the games, and I thought because we had so many returning players that we had a real clear idea of what we're trying to do, what we want to do. Usually it takes us a while to kind of settle into something, and so I was anxious to see us tonight. I thought that it's interesting. I thought I had their attention 4 days ago. Whereas I always feel like it's not until the big game or later in the season and lots of things happening before you really get someone's attention. So no, it was very positive. The team, from the guys that are on the bench that maybe didn't play all the way to the guys in the field, and then the guys that stepped on the field, I didn't think we missed anything when we brought new guys on.
Nice shot.
You really look good, I thought. Attacking third, you guys are really combining well. It's like Dom started, looked like he's been in your program for a couple of years.
Yeah, he fits us really well. It's interesting because I always thought that all last year, as we all know, David's a complicated player, Big David, and Garza, will do his thing, and the two of them together was just almost too complicated. So Dom is such a simple player. He plays the ball, and then he looks for his moments where, he can do his thing. But that allows, David to, be David, and Garza, of course, got the first goal and played very well. I thought him and Keefe combined very well in that first half on that side. So no, I thought there was a lot of good performances. Christian Vasquez obviously saw his first time, and I thought he competed and played well. We are looking, we know we don't have Silva for the first game, so that was a position where, we're looking, and I thought he did well. Josue came in and gave us good running. Again, these are all older, mature players, and I thought it showed, and I thought Noni would return back to where he was his freshman year.
Right.
We had missed that last year, where he walks in the game and maybe later in the game and just starts running, and he runs out of tired defense.
Silva looked so comfortable in the middle. I mean, it's like this position was made for him.
Yeah, and it's again, we're talking about the first time I've seen him in a year now where he's actually healthy. He's moving well, he's running well. He's again, we're back to, we got some guys back that again, I've mentioned Noni being back to 100%. I mentioned Silva. Those guys, health-wise, they were at 70%. Most of last year struggling through games, and I feel like obviously you saw the depth that we have, and with the depth that we have, maybe we don't have to beat them up as much in the course of the season. So no, again, I think we were making the comment that, most of these games have always been, 2-0, 3-1. It's been tight, and I don't think that they necessarily changed anything. I just thought we were so much better on the ball tonight that we actually were just better at creating chances, moving. And so I thought offensively we were just better than their defense tonight.
Yeah.
So.
Was it at all disappointing not to get a clean sheet?
It was in a way, except that it gives us something to. Yeah, trust me, it was. We'll bring that back up and we'll get after it. Yeah, obviously, you want to finish the game, and we didn't finish the game. But with that also, we made our subs and we left them open out here to begin with. We're screaming, and that came off of that, and we weren't quite picked up. So, yeah, it would have been nice, but the reality for us was I was more glad to finish the game offensively. How many times last year that maybe we went in with a 2-0 lead, and we should continue that and build on that and pick up our energy and attack a tired defense and then have guys finish their chances. And so I was more pleased by that than giving up a late goal. Again, that as we all know, we certainly have attacking options on this team, it's a matter now of just wanting to share the ball and play with each other. And I thought today was very good, a good step for us, and everything that we've kind of been trying to build for this group. But again, I'm not surprised. I'm happy it happened in terms of us, putting some balls away.
Yeah. What do you come away from tonight? I mean, you see some positives throughout the score, but what do you see?
Yeah, it's a tough night to find any positives. We never really got anything going. We never really gave them anything to think about. We didn't threaten them in any way, and I think that over time, watching the tape and talking it through and analyzing it, I think there's some places that you can get in terms of direction. But, the aftermath right now is pretty rugged.
Yeah, well, you don't get the ball to the guy that runs your show. I mean, hardly any touches.
Yeah, not many touches for him, but I think not many touches for anybody. And I think that for me, the biggest disappointment, and I shared this with the guys both at halftime as well as after the game, was just a real lack of self-belief to pass the ball. And, we've had some teams over the years that have passed the ball pretty well, and that's always been something we've taken a lot of pride in and really put a lot of emphasis on, even in tonight's game. And we realize that we're not going to have extended periods of that in a game like this, but to not have any, really, that is that's discouraging.
The beginning, though, you got off to the great start. I mean, you got the ball, and Nana does get the ball one time. He crosses it to
Right. Yeah, we got a really good look early, and again, in a game like this where the chances are very few and far between, when you get a chance to look at the goal, you want it to count a little bit, and we pushed the ball wide, and again didn't force a save, I think again that was a good example of just us not forcing an issue.
Yeah.
I mean, in that situation, put a ball on goal, force a save, give them something to think about, threaten them a little bit. But you push a ball wide, you let them off the hook, and that, unfortunately, was a sign of things to come. A sign of things to come. Didn't feel like it at the time. We thought, man, we got an early chance.
Yeah.
But in retrospect, we really weren't able to do much more than that.
Field tonight, playing a game.
Great. It's been about 2 years pretty much since the whole transfer from UCLA, and it just feels great, especially getting a goal tonight. It's just amazing.
And playing in Santa Barbara again.
Yeah, exactly, in front of a big crowd. I mean, we don't get that at UCLA at all. It's so nice playing in front of a big crowd. All my family and friends were in the stands, so that was nice.
You back in the middle of the field, middle of the ballpark where you're used to playing, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, right now we got some guys that are out, so they're going to be suspended for a couple games. So I'm getting a good chance to get in there and be in the middle of the field, controlling the field. So I'm looking forward to that, and that's where I'm most comfortable. They had me kind of deeper on the field at the beginning of preseason, but then they moved me a little bit forward, and I'm way more comfortable now and going forward attacking.
What kind of role? I mean, you just got pretty much you be behind Silva most of the year, or do you think you can?
No, probably to the side of Silva. Hopefully, over time. Right now it's between Silva's going to be out for the first game, so I'll probably cover him. But then hopefully I'll be to the side of Silva. Right now, just me and a couple guys have been fighting for that spot.
Okay.
So yeah.
How did it feel to put one in the back of the net in front of your family and everybody here?
Amazing. I mean, when I scored, I didn't even know what to do. I just looked at Silva. He looked over. I thought it was offsides, and then I looked over at Silva, and I was just ecstatic. I mean, it's just amazing.
Great. It's good to see you back home.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks a lot. All right. Thanks, Christian.